So what do I mean by brass tacks? When we are searching for meaning and connection, we typically knowingly or unknowingly are looking for healing and to feel better. My experience of awakening was chaotic, disruptive, and scary. For years, I didn't understand what was happening. Once I learned I was in my dark night of the soul, I began seeking out others' wisdom and experience. A lot of it promised amazing things on the other side: ascension and enlightenment, being one with everyone and everything. While I believe it is all one thing, most of us will not experience it in the way that we think. The brass tacks is about what the experience will most likely be. You know that saying, it's the journey, not the destination? Well, that's what I'm talking about. I have had experiences of all-encompassing love. I've reached samadhi and meditation, and it's amazing, but it's temporary. Parts of this experience can be torturous. You may have a soul that is suffering, and there is a lot of healing to do. None of us even know what this existence is about. Many great minds and philosophers have their theories, but no one really knows. I believe that in this density, our consciousness can't comprehend the enormity and complexity of how this all works. Guidance I have personally received is to be okay with not knowing, which is not easy for me. Ever since I was little, I've wondered, what is this all about? Each of us, regardless of our level of intelligence, comes from our own experiences and our own beliefs. There are those who believe this is it. There's nothing else. You live once, you die once, and there's nothing beyond. So make the most of it. I don't agree, but who can say without question what is the capital T truth? I do believe there is much more beyond this physical experience. A density to lightness, a spirit and a consciousness and a soul that never dies. In this physical experience, when the light hits you and hits that darkness, it's an experience beyond explanation, although many of us try. We need to recognize what's happening and not give in to that darkness. It is a spiritual warfare, and this warfare is in the micro and the macro, in the inner and the outer. To some, this will all sound crazy, and in their fear, they might try to disprove it, but no one can disprove our personal experiences, try as they might. One thing I do know is that any thought or experience I have had is shared by millions of others, and that's who I'm talking to. I still believe that an awakening experience is the best thing that can happen. It's not about the material, it's not about being rich or successful, although it is possible to do both. It's about becoming a soul that's in remembrance of a truth that is always and forever. Waking up and still being part of the day-to-day is challenging. It takes a big commitment with no turning back. You know, we use the term being awake, but most of us are in an awakening process. I don't think that anyone has it all under wraps. The best we can do is share and be there for each other. There is a global awakening happening, and boots on the ground are needed, and I want to do my part. But I'm still having a human experience, and my boots feel very heavy at times. So this to me is the brass tacks of waking up and being in this human existence. No pie in the sky, no ultimate enlightenment, just a day-to-day of being here, alert and aware with as much positivity, love, and light that you can send out.